What's up, awesome YouTubers? Ryan1988 or Justin back here to do a video for you all. I hope you're all doing well out there. And today I'm here to do a movie update or movie haul for you. And I have one DVD, Blu-rays and 4Ks to show you. So I hope you enjoy this video. I don't do as many hauls like I used to back in the day, just because I don't buy as much. And the reason why that is I'm trying to be picky on what I buy, because things are pricey. And when I don't pick up, right away, I'll wait for sales, or I just don't pick them up. But these are all titles that I wanted in my collection, and I hope you enjoy this video. So, and a lot of these are really good deals as well, so that's why I grabbed them. So starting off, we have three things from Big Lots. If you have a Big Lots near you, I know some are closing, but if you have one near you, they have their Halloween movies out. And I think that's great. And the only DVD I picked up for $3.99, and this is out of print, I believe. It could be back in print, but I think it's out of print, or it's pricier than this, definitely. And that is Return to Sleepaway Camp. And I got it for $3.99. And they only had one copy there. And I have the other movies. This is not a great movie at all, but I do remember the excitement for this movie when it was being filmed. And this is back when MySpace was a huge thing. And then I remember coming across videos on MySpace, and Return to Sleepaway Camp was being filmed, and it was a big deal. So before YouTube. Anyway, picked it up for $3.99. Again, not a great movie, but I will complete the collection and own it. And again, for $3.99, that's not bad. And then the last two Big Lots movies, they actually came in a double pack, and I got both these movies for $4.99 altogether, and that is Midnight Movie, which I have on DVD, and I bought it when it first came back, or when it first came out in '09. Pretty fun slasher movie. Pretty cool killer there. Takes place in a movie theater. I love that. And then the other movie that came in the pack is a film called Killer Movie, which I have no idea what this movie's about. I have seen this around. I think these are like $8.99 on Amazon, or one. I think this one's $8.99. I don't know how much this is, but for both of them, for $4.99, that was a great deal. So I grabbed them both. Again, I've not seen this one, so I'll watch it at some point. But I was really excited to upgrade Midnight Movie, and so for two movies for $4.99 on Blu-ray, that is a great deal. The next two we have are two 4Ks that came in the mail today. I love both movies. They're Scream Factory titles. The first one is the Amityville horror remake, and very excited to have this. Love the movie. Big fan of this film. I don't think I saw this in theaters, but I remember when it came out on DVD. I bought it then. And I'm really excited to have it on 4K. I have a standard Blu-ray, no bonus features on it, so this was worth upgrading. And this has a brand new, I think it's a documentary, like 40-minute documentary or interviews with the director and I think the producers or writers. And then all the bonus features that were on the DVD that did not make it over to the previous Blu-ray are on here. So very excited about that. Again, I love this remake. Pretty underrated remake. And there's the inside. So looking forward to watching this transfer this October. And so I might do a review on this movie, kind of take a look back at the movie, because there's a lot of nostalgic memories for me with this film. So from '05. That was the decade for remakes, so it'd be fun to talk about that as well. And then from 2008, The Strangers, and this was definitely one I wanted to grab. I love this movie. One of my, definitely in the top 100 favorite horror movies of all time for me. They did not make my part 1, part 2 list, But The Strangers is definitely one of my favorites from the 2000s, and I still love it today. So I wanted to grab the 4K of it, and Scream Factory did release the Blu-ray. I've not watched the transfer yet, but I've heard there is a slight upgrade to it. As far as bonus features go, you are getting the same bonus features that are on that previous Blu-ray. So, if you're a fan like me and you really love the movie, you can pick it up on 4K. But if you're happy with the Blu-ray, again, you're not getting any new bonus features, just a brand new transfer. But it is great because it is a 3-disc set. You have the unrated cut on 4K. You have, let's see. Yeah, so the unrated cut is the only one on 4K. And then you have the theatrical cut on Blu-ray and the unrated cut on Blu-ray as well. So, pretty cool there. So, very happy to have The Strangers. The next titles, the first one is a movie I saw in theaters early on in the year. I'd say probably April. Yeah, it was April when it came out. And I loved it in theaters. Rewatched it on Hulu before I bought this because I wanted to see if my opinion would have changed on it. And I still love it today. Still a great movie after 2 watches, and that is The First Omen. So picked it up at Walmart, and we didn't get a 4K release of this, but I'm happy with the Blu-ray, and just really happy to have this in the collection. Again, I've seen it twice now. I love it both times. It's definitely one that I was really excited to own on Blu-ray. So happy with that. Total surprise. I think it surprised a lot of people because, we had not had an Omen movie in almost 20 years. And for me, at least, the trailers were okay, but the movie was so much better. And it's sad it didn't do well at the box office, but I think it being on Hulu, it got like a resurgence and more people watched it because it was on Hulu. So, and it took a long time for this 4K, not 4K, but Blu-ray and DVD to come out. The movie was released in April in theaters. I think we got the streaming version in May, and then we didn't get this Blu-ray and DVD until July. So it took a while, but I'm really happy to have it, and it's definitely going to be with the rest of the Omen movies that I have. This movie here, I bought it pretty much because I'm a completist. But, I'll rewatch it down the road. I have the first one. I just showed the 4K. I have Strangers Pray at Night. And so I got Strangers Chapter 1. Disappointing. Definitely disappointing. But I want to rewatch it. I'm a fan of, this whole Strangers universe. And, of course, we have 2 more movies coming out after this. And, again, I'm a completist, and it was pretty cheap. So, I grabbed it, and I'm looking forward to rewatching it. Probably when Chapter 2 comes out, whenever it does. I think it was supposed to come out, in the fall of this year, and we haven't heard anything from it. So, I don't know what's going on there. But it made pretty decent money from what I remember. I am a big Rennie Harlan fan, so I love him as a director. Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master is one of my favorite movies in that franchise, and he's directed a lot of great action movies. I am a diehard 2 fan. I love that movie. I equally love it with the first movie, and of course Deep Blue Sea and so many other great movies, I think are great. I'm a big fan of Rennie Harlan, so I wanted to own it also because he directed this movie. So, again, looking forward to rewatching it. Not the worst thing ever, but definitely a disappointment compared to the previous 2 movies. The only non-horror movie title that I have in here, and that is Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I've yet to watch it. I'm probably going to watch it before October hits, because once October hits, I'm just watching nothing but horror movies. But I'm a fan of this franchise. I overall loved the previous 3 movies, and I've heard this is great. So, the Maze Runner director, I love those movies. I think those movies are underrated, underappreciated movies. he directed this film, and I think he wants to direct 2 more. And it was pretty successful. I mean, it made quite a bit of money, so I could definitely see 2 more movies coming out. So, and it's one of those really well-known and popular franchises. So, but Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes got it on 4K, and there it is. And you know what? I'm going to give this code to anybody who sees it. There you are. There's the code for Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. So if you got it, you got it. And, you know, first come, first serve with those. So if you used UV codes or, you know, digital codes, there you are. The next one, I got, well, the next 3 are steelbooks, horror movie steelbooks, so I wanted to grab them. The first one is Wolf Creek, finally on Blu-ray here in the US. I don't think we've had this on Blu-ray here in the US. I know there's a UK release or an overseas release of it, but here in the US, for whatever reason, we did not have it for the longest time on Blu-ray. And I just had the old DVD that came out 16 years ago. Like this movie came, almost 15 years ago. I think this is 05 when the movie came out. So it's been over 10 years. And we finally got it on Blu-ray. This is a Walmart exclusive, you know, Halloween steelbook release. So very cool there. And yeah, Wolf Creek. Show you the inside. I've not watched it yet on Blu-ray, but again, I'm saving this until October, so I'm looking forward to rewatching that one. And I might talk about that one too, because it's pretty underrated. Like, you know, it has a fan base. We had part 2, which I did not like at all. It just, the tone was so different. The tone of the movie was so different that I wasn't a big fan of it. Maybe later on I'll go rewatch it. And I know there's a TV show out there, but they just announced they're doing a 3rd Wolf Creek movie, and the lead actor says that it's going to go back to the feels and tone of the first movie, which I think this is a pretty scary movie. It's not like jump in your face scary, but the idea is scary, and it's a great movie. Underrated from, you know, that time period when that movie came out, or that decade. And again, I'm going to give you a code, everybody, so Wolf Creek. If you like the UV codes, digital copies, there you are, my friends. Alright, so the last movies I have here, we have Dracula on 4K, Walmart exclusive. These artworks were used on previous Blu-ray releases that Best Buy released, but I want to get the 4Ks. Love Dracula. I didn't love it the first time I saw it, but I love this movie now. Such a big appreciation for this movie, and I'm looking forward to rewatching it in October, or, you know, at the end of September. So, but yeah, love the artwork, love the movie. I think it's fantastic. And I'll show you the inside of this one. Bam. Awesome stuff. So yeah, love that one. And the last one came out the same day. And I love that they're releasing these kind of, you know, every few months or every month instead of having to buy them all at the same time. You can buy them, you know, just slowly as they release them. But we have Frankenstein. Again, love this movie so much. I love all these main Universal monster movies. These are, like, this is the perfect time to watch these movies. And if you've never seen these movies, just watch them. They're awesome. You might be able to stream them somewhere. If not, you can buy them on DVD, Blu-ray, you know, 4K if you want to get the 4Ks. Groove.com, if you all are familiar with Groove.com, like, they have the standard Blu-ray, standard 4Ks, which are also Blu-ray combos. I think the last time I checked, you know, buy 3 for $30 or something like that. They always have great deals, so go to grooveentertainment.com and you can find some really cool stuff. But Frankenstein, again, another one that I just absolutely love and wanted to grab it. And I'm looking forward to marathoning all these movies. So far we have Creature from the Black Lagoon, which I do have that one on 4K Steelbook, Frankenstein and Dracula, and then the next one they announced was The Mummy, so I'll be grabbing that. Again, I love them all. I think they're great, and I look forward to adding all these Steelbooks to the collection as they come out. But that is my movie update for you all, my movie haul, showing you the DVD, the Blu-rays, and the 4Ks that I picked up within the last couple months. Like, this is stuff that I've added within 2 months or almost 2 months. Again, I don't buy as much now just because it's expensive, and I love physical media. I will always buy physical media, but I have to be picky with what I buy first, and then later on, once some prices go down, I'll buy the rest. And again, some of these were really great deals, like Strangers Chapter 1, so I grabbed that for a great deal. But yeah, I like sales. I like buying movies. If I really love a movie, I will buy it right away. But I'm happy to wait for a sale for some stuff. A lot of the mainstream stuff that have come out recently, within like the last 2 months, I want to get them. But November, we have Black Friday, so rather if it's in stores or online, if they have some of those movies that I've been holding out on, I will be buying them and adding them to the collection. So anyway, I hope you're all doing well. As always, y'all are awesome, y'all rock, and I'll talk to you later, and in with the positive, out with the negative. Much love to you all.